Should you change your talent trees in Rise of Kingdoms? Apparently, after some information and some tinkering and asking the support a couple of questions, we just found out that Latent Power is not working with the 4th skill of Guan Yu in Rise of Kingdoms. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today I have some news for you all because Guan Yu's 4th skill is not working with Latent Power. So this is very shocking for me as well as it is for you. As I'm clicking on Guan Yu's 4th skill, it says additional damage. Now when you go to the talent trees and you click on the Latent Power, what does Latent Power says? Enhance additional damage, additional skill damage. Well, the support says that Guan Yu is a very special commander, and I don't disagree with that. He is a very special commander and a very powerful one, and they say that Latent Power is just not working with his 4th skill. I suppose that he was probably a little bit OP with Latent Power, but in the end that's just 6% additional skill damage. I don't think that's such a huge boost. So probably it was working when they released him and then they probably just adjusted and now it's not working, but they forgot to fix the description. According to Week's Gaming, if you want to go ahead and check his channel or check the video that he's done, because that's how everything started, and a lot of people were messaging me, hey, should I change my talent? Should I change my talent? Should I change my talent? So I asked the support my own questions regarding this. So I'm definitely going to change the talent, but I'm waiting for a couple more answers. If I get the answers, I'm gonna make sure to post them on this video, because I use Guan Yu and Alexander and Guan Yu and Harald. Those are the two questions that I also ask if they are as a second in command to Guan Yu. Going into his talent tree, I can show you the talent tree that I always use on Guan Yu. I have not changed this talent tree probably in forever, I don't know, but now with all this news about the Latent Power, I'm definitely gonna change it. I'm gonna show you the talent trees that I would do for Guan Yu without Latent Power. So this is the current talent trees that I would do without Latent Power. I'm not sure if you're noticing, but Iron Spear is max. I put another point in defense, and I do have one more talent tree. Now my advice would be that you want to put a 0.5 attack because you want to get more value out of your infantry. Me personally, I would prefer to go with a little bit more march speed. Rather than 0.5% attack, I'm just going to go with march speed, and I'm going to tell you why. This is the order how I classify commanders in Rise of Kingdoms, or marches in Rise of Kingdoms, or troops types in Rise of Kingdoms. The highest skill damaging is archers. That's on number 1. On number 2 is the cavs, and on number 3 is infantry. Again, this is just my own way of how I'm classifying the commanders, the troops, the marchers in Rise of Kingdoms. Then it comes on defensive, or being very strong, or sustaining damage, or absorbing damage, or how you would like to call it. It's obviously infantry. On rank 1 is cavalry, on rank 2, and it's archers on rank 3. Now obviously some marchers, and you might have contradictory that some marchers will definitely survive longer, which obviously Artemisia and Ramses, but I'm trying to generalize things in this matter. And then it comes the third part, where is being aggressive and mobility. And as aggression and mobility, you have rank 1 cavalry. On rank 2 I put archers, and on rank 3 I put infantry. Now you have to understand that right now with the current infantry commanders that are being introduced into the game, I would almost say that archers and infantry is kind of both fighting for the second place, but I will still say archers dominates, because all the archer commanders, they have skill damage. On whichever archer commander you click, they do some skill damage. Even the most less used ones like El Cid, right? He still has 1000, and with a chance another 1000. Not to mention YSG and various other commanders, they are all aggressive. They either have mobility or they're aggressive in damage, even the recent archer commanders. So definitely they are second place. Now why are cavs on the first place? Is because they have the mobility. That's my rank 3. That's my third way how I'm classifying the marches. And I'm not sure if you're noticing, because this is where comes why I'm so in favor for cavalry in general, because on tankiness they are on second place, on skill damage they are on second place, and on mobility and aggression they are on first place. So they're kind of having a lot of places in terms of ranks, the way I classify them. This is why I'm so in favor of cavalry. So going back to his talent tree, this is the reason I also put this 3% on the march speed, because I know infantry, as much attack as you want to put on them, you're not empowering their skill damage as much as you would like. So 0.5% attack, I don't think it's going to give me so many benefits, but a little bit of extra march speed, it will definitely help me out. And Guan Yu and Alex is my favorite march that I use on infantry right now. And either I'm reinforcing a rally or I'm reinforcing a garrison, I use the same march. So I wouldn't mind this 3% march speed, since Latent Power is not working. If it would have worked, then I'll definitely go for that. Here is another way how you can skill your Guan Yu, because I know a lot of players are not in favor of feral nature. They're probably thinking, oh, it's going to take too long to get a 10% chance to generate the additional rage. Well, I consider Rise of Kingdoms the #1 game of RNG or luck, so I'm going with feral nature. That's just my own opinion, but I know some players just not in favor of the feral nature. So you have two options as I'm going right now. You're noticing that I covered the infantry part as much as possible, and you have 12 points. Now the option is as following. You can go on the conquering, and you can put 1 talent here, and you can put 4, and then you have 7 talents. Now once you're done those 7 talents, you're going to have 5 extra. And what you're going to do with the 5 extra is up to you. You can go 6 march speed and another 6 march speed. That's going to be 12 march speed, or you can go 6 march speed, another 6 march speed, and you can put the 1 point in defense, so you have 6% mobility, which it will help you around. Or with the 12 points, you could go 2, 5, you could go 7% march speed, then you could go another 2% attack, that's 9, then you have 10, then you have 11, and you can put your 1 point in attack, so you could go pretty deep into the infantry tree, so you can get even more stats for your infantry. Because maybe some of you might not be happy with reducing your counter-attack damage from the buckler shield and just getting like 2% attack, that's entirely up to you. My option, what I will do is going to be like this. I'm going to go with buckler shield, I'm going to go with this 1% defense, and then I'm going to go with 6 march speed. I don't mind, and I'm sorry, this is 12 march speed. I don't mind some extra march speed, but this talent tree is okay. Like I said, I'm in favor of the feral nature. I'm just going to have this as a backup if I ever decide or I feel that Guan Yu itself is generating way too much rage. But this talent tree that I have over here is what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to reset my talents on. But I'm waiting for the Alexander and Harald reply if they are second to Guan Yu before I'm going to go ahead and switch my talents. And I'm going to make sure to post the replies and the answer on this video when I'm going to edit it. If you plan to pair Guan Yu with Leonidas, then you can definitely drop Latent Power. You don't have to wait for any replies. Or if you plan to go for a Guan Yu and YSG, which some players do, then again you can definitely drop Latent Power and you can do the talents that I just showed you on the video, or various other combinations that you want to do with Guan Yu. The support said that if you want to put a commander like Frederick, like Guan Yu and Frederick, then you definitely want Latent Power because it would work for Frederick, so it will empower his additional damage. But again, those 3 talent points can be used somewhere else. You could gain some higher bonuses, some higher advantages on the field battle, and you definitely want to reset your talents for your Guan Yu. You want to make sure that you wait for the answer, which I'm going to post it, about Alexander and Harald if they are as a second, because I know a lot of players do Guan and Alex, like myself, and I want to make sure that Latent Power is not working for Alexander either before I'm going to go ahead and switch. In the video from Week Gaming, which I told you how everything started because everyone was messaging me, did you saw Week's video, did you saw Week's video, there's a couple of other commanders that don't benefit from the Latent Power. He mentioned them in that video, and one of them I believe is Artemisia, which also mentioned that is not benefiting from the Latent Power. I believe her expertise, which is specified to deal additional damage. I use Artemisia as primary, I don't put her as a second, so I don't really care if Latent Power worked or not with her. For me, she's always a first. And again, I think this was changed after, when they probably noticed how much damage she does, because her AoE is also reduced by 15% for each additional target she hits. This is something that probably should have put right when they released her, but they didn't. So it's, again, probably was modified somewhere in the middle. They just forgot to notify us. Or this was found out by Bunny from 254, if I'm not wrong. I don't want to mix things up. Probably someone will answer in the comment section about it. I've seen a post on the Discord, on the Archer Gang Discord, about her AoE not hitting 3 targets with 1800 as it's supposed to, because this is the description that we have. So her AoE is being decreased by 15% for each additional target. Like for example, when you check on William, it says clearly. Anyway, I hope you find this video very helpful, and this probably sort out the answer if you should change your talent tree for your Guan Yu. Until next time, this is your boy Ronnie signing off. Peace out, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.